George, how are you feeling going into this one? What sort of game shall we expect? It's a 6-pointer, although Kieran McKenna doesn't like that phrase. I don't know what Russell Martin thinks of that. But Town did a double over Southampton last year in the Championship, but the Premier League, my friend, different kettle of fish.
Well, I think Southampton seem to do better when they've got sort of a thing where they've maybe either been written off or they have a game where they really have to motivate themselves. So I think back to the Leeds game last season where they'd lost 4 in a row and everybody was sort of thinking, right, this is the game which is going to determine their season. And this feels a little bit like that game again because they've lost 4 in a row. I think it all comes down to if they can sustain that start to the game because like I've touched on already, they've had good opening half an hours, but they're not done anything after it. If they can get a goal, that's why I'd probably like Adam Lallana in the team, to be honest, if he's fit. A couple of those players who've got that bit of experience to kind of calm everybody down because you can't just sort of start really well and then fall away completely like they have done. So I think that's basically what it's going to come down to because both sides have strengthened. Both sides are similar in some ways because they've just come up and they're hunting for that first win. But it's all going to come down to me for who can manage the game a bit better. And I feel like Ipswich have probably shown that they've done that better because they've got some draws. But I think Southampton have got some quality, and the fact they're playing at home is probably going to play into their hands a little bit if they can maintain that.
Yeah, St Mary's is going to be interesting. What's your prediction then, my friend? What do you reckon?
My predictions, you know what? I'm quite a pessimistic person. Whenever I go into games, I always think, they'll get a draw or they're going to lose. But I think it just all comes down to who scores first. I think if Ipswich get that first goal, Southampton heads might drop a little bit just because of the situation they're currently in. But I'm going to go quite conservative. I'm going to say 1-1 draw. But I think Southampton will score first and then Ipswich will get one back from a set piece because Saints seem to keep conceding from set pieces at the minute.